Okay, hello everyone, and this is Archie Watson here in the Euclid Galaxy Alpine base betwixt the two with a promised attempt at a video going through how to set up farms for ores and gases, and also collection of nanites. Yeah, so 6 bases and nanites. That's the idea of what to do in this episode. I do apologize for my lack of ability to be fluent in my descriptions and in my talk. I have terrible memory problems. I'm a pensioner and old in years as far as I'm concerned, and the memory, well, let's put it this way: the goldfish beats me. They're down 2-second memory. I'm down to 1-second memory. So I apologise for that. I hope you can put up with it. But anyway, these recordings are for sort of like record purposes, you know, as things I did in my life. Yeah, getting off the planet and going to No Man's Sky universe, because the planet we're on is absolutely gone stark raving mad. Pretty much, as far as I'm concerned, life ended back in 2020 when the coup took over and the government threw a lot of controls and demands at us as peasants, and it's never been the same since. But yeah, the planet Earth is on the brink. On the brink, man. This is no word of a lie either. It's very, very, very dangerous, and it's like you could wake up one morning and you hear a huge clap of thunder and a flash, and the night sky lights up, and you go outside and look and you see a huge mushroom cloud. That's the end of the world. If you survived a nuclear blast, life will not be worth living at all. How are you going to survive when everything that is supplied for you, right, to live as a domesticized human being, you have no idea how to go and live without, where are you going to get your water from and your food, right, and your shelter. Yeah, you've got to deal with all the sicknesses, the radiation sicknesses, and people will not be friendly, you know, so they will not be worth living after a nuclear attack. Yeah. So on that happy note, let's try to get on with what we're trying to do in this episode. The idea, let's show you the folder, the inventory. Nanite collections. I had to go and find if the link that I had still worked, and let's put it this way: it did work. I managed to get to the system and planet that I used before, and but the actual farm that I'd used, and I thought that was a good farm, because I'd gone to the planet before, and the farms that I tested, there was a good few bits of glitches falling through the floor and bouncing up in your ship into the air, and so I thought, well, is there a place that is more stable? And that base was really stable, but it'd gone. There was no link for it, so which was really annoying and strange. But as you can see, here's your 9999 of your runaway mode is what we search for. Anyway, hopefully I'll be able to go back there and show you how that is done, and hopefully give you the link, which I got it from a YouTube tutorial for No Man's Sky and how to get nanites, and hopefully I'll give you the link, because it's a portal travel to get to the system, so hopefully I'll be able to do that. I will go through the process of getting all my farming commodities. Let's have a look. My emerald, cadmium, and indium, and my radon, sulfurum, and nitrogen farms. Go and collect those. I shall go through those, but after that then, no, well, I've actually got to go and show you, haven't I? That's the best explanation of that. So let's try to do this without too much trouble. Right, here's all my bases, and I'm on the Betwixt 2 base at the minute. So here's the sequence of events. Put down the base. You've got to put down a base anyway. Once you've gone through the way of finding the location of the ore or the gas, then excuse me, then you've got to put down a base in order to get it set up. So right, let's go to the first one. Yes, trying to sort my teleporter list with pictures of the base, screenshots of the base, was a bit fiddly, but there it is. It's not a problem, but it is a bit annoying. Is that when I found the location, it was set on this huge slant. So I put these down, and it was like really difficult to sort of reach them, get to them. So I dug into the side of the hill and put down a flat surface. And okay, so go through the process. I put them in my inventory because that's where they're going to be stored. As I said before, I just put down 4. Yes. course you can put down as many as you like, but I don't really like, I wouldn't like to have to do the blinking, 40, 50 of these. It's just ridiculous. So I just put down 4. That gives me 1,000, and I collect them each time I come into the game. Thousand. I've already done some earlier, so there you got 2,000 and so. Yeah, so let's get on to the next one. Emerald. I mean, really, I should dismantle them all and put them in a better position, and so it is easier to do. Okay. Oh, this isn't a farm. This isn't a farm. This is Promise of Emerald. I keep doing this. It's Emerald Promise, look. Okay. This is wonderfully in another galaxy. Blue Gamma Outpost. No, that's the outpost. I need the actual depot. Emerald Dino. I've marked them down. There's the one. That's the Blue Gamma Outpost here. I don't know, maybe I should, because they're confusing for me, I should probably get rid of those bases. Oh dear. Well, that went kind of well, didn't it? Is that everybody? There's something wrong here because it's showing the red symbols there saying it is not on, or it's not connected. Well, the other ones don't. I should get round to, but it's giving me it's still, it must be a bug in the system or something. Let's try to do the finding elements, how that is done. So pressing F, bring up the scanner, and pressing on the number 3, move these along until, let's look for, there's actually something here for, when it is showing these numbers, like that. There's something here. And this is ore. I'm not going to look for it. Get that in the center and walk, which I find incredibly irritating because it's really slow, until you reach it. It's quite amazing. I wonder what it will be, because this is mining ore, not the gas. My jetpack doesn't work very well either. I can just go straight up and not along. I've tried everything I can, and no matter what I do, that's what I end up with. Where you see, you know, your players zipping along fast and jumping forward, I can't get that to work. Right, so this is what I have to do. It's probably the save, you know. I've been with this save 5 years, 4 or 5 years, can't remember. So I think what we're going to have to do is to take all my my S-class modules out and replace them with new ones. Maybe that will change things. So nearly there. Let's see what it is. Coming up on our left, it's uranium, and it's a C class level. Obviously C, a B, a A, and S class. So, to be honest with you, there's no real point in for me to add more of these farms. It's drive me flipping crazy if I have to do that all the flipping time. Go and keep mining, go and empty these miners, these mining systems. I think 6 is enough. Yes. So that's that part of it. Let's just try in another direction. Just show you what generally happens. That's on that selected on the mining. This is what happens if it shows no nearby hotspot. Right. For that, let's see if it will. Hotspot discovered. That's probably because it's picking up what's at my base. Then there's another one. This is a gas. I'm not going to mess with it. So, however, it has left down a beacon there. I mean, you know, if you're a young person, you'll want to do all that. Goodness me, it might be an S-class mining situation, you know, and you'll go, wow, I'm going to get loads of that. And like I said, you'll spend most of your time mining. Actually, I mean, because I've only got the 4, it only takes a couple of minutes to go and collect it, you know. So okay. Yeah, because I wanted to just get it done, get these set up to see if they work. They're all cluttered together, you know, and it's a bit messy. Me, I'm a person who likes everything nice and tidy, you know. So doing things like this is not my want. Okay, 4. $2,000, 1,250. What in heaven's name did I come across? Yeah. What happened to the cadmium? I think I'm going to have to go back there, see what happened there. Was it me, or did that just reappear? That's what the hell happened there? This is a different site as well. What is going on? I'll do the cadmium next. Crazy. Why do they do this, throw you around like that? It's just really disorientating. Okay, let's have... I must have picked up some cadmium from somewhere. Okay, as far as this is, the emerald and the sulfurium to pick up. Let's go and do that. Save. I'm sure you'll know how to set up these farms. You press Z, find where the mining modules are, right? Okay, it should be just up the hill there. And which will be in here. And I put down batteries and solar panels. I don't go through this blasted process to set up an electromagnetic generator. It's not really needed. I've got it works perfectly fine with the solar panels and a battery, and get it connected up, and it'll whir away. It'll whir away. I tried setting up the supply depot. It wouldn't do it. I couldn't get it to work. So you something about you have to connect everything up as well when you set these up. There's videos on it anyway, so it's how to set up a farm. I mean, all I needed to do was just show you one of these, wasn't it? Instead of going through the process. But there again, there would be no content with there because I'll just show you one, you know, that's how you do it. The idea is to go through the to make a video and have a chat and talk and hopefully get things across without too much trouble. Got myself a shed. You always got to have a shed, you see, a man cave. Big barrel of beer in the corner, look. So sulfurium is the last sulfurium, here we are. I think there's one that is a B class out of these mining units, but they're pretty much C class, and they work perfectly fine. If I'm in game, if I just wait a couple of hours, I can go and pick another load. So, where are you? Oh, there he is. Of course, when I came across this one, it was in these plants. And look how deep they are. I can hardly see anything. That's the battery. I went to one of my sites which didn't have a picture, a screenshot to give it a picture in the teleporter, and for the life of me I could not find the where are we? Over here. Or not. What's that then? Dangerous Planet. Oh, it's that system. Of course, it's the other way. Your base computer. I cannot find it. And usually what I do with base computers, if I build a base, I put them underneath the base. So that's where I look. And I had to dig out a shit ton of dirt, and I could not find it. And of course what had happened was I had not been to let's go back to, well, let's just check we've got it all. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go back to betwixt the two, and let's leave it there on that, and then we'll go on to, well, we'll try to go on to getting the running mold. Yes, how to go to the running mold farms. So, I've got to put these away. That's done for this day, and it's yeah. One of my favourite plants in this game is frost crystal, isn't it? Frostwort. Why don't they call it crystal? Yeah, anyway. So I've got to go through the process of, let's just move them out. No, it's in the freighter at the minute, so I have to put these away. Really, so. This way. That was a good move. Well done. Q. Press Q, yeah it is. Press Q to go that way. As you can see, it takes me forever to do anything. So I'm gradually working my way up to the 9999999, and hopefully get a good supply in. Yeah, fill up this line like that, and this one is activated Indian. Must have gone to a planet with that on. This one is this way at the other end of the storage units. Be with you in 2 shakes. Well, it's more than 2 shakes. Put it down. whole folder to fill with. Not need to do that really, but once you get into the habit of doing something, don't you? You just collect as much as you can, and like I say, I can usually do if I'm playing the game. If I'm in game for a period of time, a couple of hours, I can go and do another harvest. I'm in no rush, folk. I am in no rush. So now I've gone and collected all these running mould. Let's go through the process of how to get the nanites. So over to your medium refinery. Oh, I've got some stuff in here already. That is all you do. When you've taken that from there, that goes into your, supposedly your inventory. Got 31,374. So let's... won't use that one. Wherever they are. Plop. And begin. As you can see, it takes 20 minutes. Now I came across this guy who showed me how to go and collect these runaway molds, and when he put them into his system, right, his was like it will be done in 5 minutes. But I think what he'd done is he'd had a lot of mining systems set up, and that brought the time down. The more you put in, the less time it was. So it takes 20 minutes for that to set up. Yeah, definitely. And it always leaves 4. So let's see if that works. So there you go, 33. And that's how you get your nanites. So let's go through the process of putting this up. I promise, this will not be much longer to do, because I've just got to go and show you how to do to harvest the runaway mold, and then this video will be over really, because that was the idea of what we're doing here. Put it in the exosuit, put 4 in the exosuit as well. Go through this sequence. I think I had 18. Nothing in this one. Must have harvested it. Or maybe I'll put this in, because it's just going to be annoying having it sat there like that. So there you go, that's how you jolly well do things. So what I'm going to try and do now is let's see if we can do this and bring up my now I'm going to have to end the video here and drop in the link for the system and the planet, which and the portal coordinates. So I'm going to stop the video here.